Hello all and welcome to Mad Merlin's Unboxings. Today we are going to be looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game Speed Duel Battle City Box. This is an amazing box filled with literally hundreds of cards. You get 8 ready-to-play decks. The artwork on the bottom of the box are the 3 Egyptian god cards. On the side, Dark Magician. On the top, Yugi and Kaiba. Other side is Kaiba's Blue Eyes. And on the box reverse, we have Jinzo, Dark Paladin. Plus, again, it contains 8 decks. Relive epic duels from Battle City. Includes the 3 secret rare Egyptian god cards, 5 secret rare upgrades from a set of 21, and 20 skill cards, 16 brand new. So let's crack her open and find out what we got. There's going to be quite a few cards, so this will be a multi-part review. Alright, we've got our secret rare cards, cardboard insert, one pile of cards, 2 pile of cards, 3 pile of cards, and 4. This isn't going to be as easy as I thought. I thought it would be individual decks, but we'll sort through it. Move the box part out of the way. And we have 4 2-player game mats. These are going to be pretty useful. Most of the Duelist Speed Duels mats that have come out so far have all been single player. So it's nice to get some double player ones and get it unfolded here. Alright, so we've got rules on one side and deck lists on the other. So I think I'll have to go through and sort out a lot of the cards. So we got 2 for Yugi, 3 for Yugi, 1, 2 for Kaiba, I think. And Mars Beast deck, Ishizu's deck, and a Jinzo deck. That looks like that's the 8 decks that you can build. So, and there's the game mats. All game mats are going to be the same. Kaiba and Yugi facing off against each other. So, let's take a look at our secret rare cards first of all. So we got Slifer, the Sky Dragon. Requiring 3 tributes to tribute summon normal summon this monster. Cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summoned, card effects and effects cannot be activated. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card or special summoned, send it to the graveyard. Gains 1000 attack and defense at each card in your hand. If a monster or monsters are normal summoned to your opponent or special summoned to your opponent's field in attack position, that monster loses 2000 attack. Then if its attack has been reduced to 0 as a result, destroy it. Then we got Obelisk the Tormentor. Requires 3 tributes to normal summon, cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summoned, cards and effects cannot be activated. Neither player can target this card with card effects. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card is special summoned, send it to the graveyard. You contribute 2 monsters. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot declare an attack the turn this effect is activated. And the Winged Dragon of Ra, Marik's ace monster. Cannot be special summoned. Requires 3 tributes to normal summon. Cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summoned, other cards and effects cannot be activated. When this card is normal summoned, you can pay life points so you only have 100 left. This card gains attack and defense equal to the amount of life points paid. You can pay 1,000 life points and target one monster on the field and destroy that target. Ra hasn't been made as good as the other cards. In the anime, its effect allowed it to gain the attack of the 3 tributes used, so you can get some pretty powerful Ras out if you had like 3 blue eyes on the field. Oh, nice. Secret Rare Buster Blader, one of my favourite cards from my early days. Gains 500 attack for each dragon monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Aeronite Parshaf. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, draw 1 card. Foolish Burial. Send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. And Spell Canceller. Spell cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated. Negate all spell effects on the field. Let's take a look at one of the smaller sets of cards. I've got a feeling these are going to be the cards that can be thrown into any deck. Can't seem to find the open thing. Got my trusty knife here. Find a loose corner. For those of you not in the know, Speed Duels was originally created as a way of allowing people to play the games quicker, with the main game being built around decks of 40 to 60 cards and having 8,000 life points aside. Speed Duels was smaller decks, 20 to 30, and only had 4,000 life points. Now we got pre-preparations of Rites, Widespread Ruin, Mask of Weakness, Bark of the Dark Ruler, Soul Demolition, Dark Smog, Keldo, Mudora, Zolga, Kelvek, Skalingo, Aeronite Parshaf, Moisture Creature, Guardian Angel Joan, Angel 07, Dimensional Alchemist, Bonsai Alone, Nobleman of Crossout, Foolish Burial, Cetus of Dagla, Valhalla Hall of the Fallen, Cosmic Cyclone, Waboku, Rope of Life, Drop Off, Lost Wind. So that was the Ishizu deck there, looks like it. So these must be to do with another pile. So as the film across decks, I will set them aside. Now we've got, this will be the Jinzo Esperoba deck, looks like it. Jinzo, the Fiend Mega Cyber, Freed the Matchless General, Mysterious Guard, Exiled Force, Swarm of Scarabs, Swarm of Locusts, Des Lacuda, Dark Scorpion Gorp the Strong, Dark Scorpion Menet the Fawn, Amplifier, Lightning Blade, Creature Swap, Reinforcements to the Army. Don't think that's the full deck, it looks a little slim there. I'll just check the list. So yeah, there should be another bunch of cards to go with this deck. And looks like it should be in this pile. I got the skill cards there, so we'll have a look at those in a minute. So this is for the rest of the Jinzo deck. Warrior Returning Alive, Hammershot, Hidden Armory, Draining Shield, Psychic Shockwave, and Battle Guard Rage. Ooh, this looks an interesting deck. So we have Red Eyes Black Dragon, Duname's Dark Witch. I wanted this card for a long time back in the old game. It is a McDonald's promo, I believe. It's very hard to get hold of. One of my Valentine's lesser used cards. Ally of Justice Clossalas, Hannibal Necromancer, Banisher of the Light, Rocket Warrior, Cyber Harpy Lady, Spell Canceller, Strike Ninja, Blowback Dragon, Regenerating Mummy, Pitch Black Warwolf, Banisher of Radiance, Twin Barrel Dragon, Skilled Blue Magician. Ooh, I'm going to be building a Gaia deck, I think. Buster Blader, the Destruction Sword Master, Performance of Sword, Dooku Rider, Paladin of White Dragon, Commencement of Dance, Revival of Dooku Rider, Magical Formula, White Dragon Ritual, Archfiend's Oath, Storm, Puppet Magic of Dark Ruler, Mirror Wall, Judgment of Anubis, Embodiment of Apophis, Spell Purification, Machine King 3000 BC, Copy Knight, Swamp Mirrorer, and Quantum Cat, or as we like to call it, Schrodinger's Cat. So that looks like a bunch of cards for the build your own decks pile, because it's got a lot of the rituals monsters in it. Alright. You've got a Yami Yugi skill, Fury of Thunder. Activate the following skills. During your main phase, while you control Slifer the Sky Dragon, draw until you have 4 cards in your hand. If Slifer the Sky Dragon is sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle it back into your deck. Each of these skills can be used once per duel. It's no monster, it's a god. Kyber skill. Activate the skill during your main phase. Discard any number of cards to a minimum of 1, then add Obelisk the Tormentor from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Skill can be used once per duel. As we're getting Obelisk out your deck quick. Hieratic Chant. Activate this skill during your main phase. Discard your entire hand a minimum of 1. Add 1 Winged Dragonfly from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And if you do, you contribute summon 1 monster during the main phase this turn, in addition to your normal summon or set. So a nice skill for Yami Marek, allowing you to get Ra out and onto the field. It's Jinzo. Esperoba skill. Jinzo monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's skill cards. Once per turn, during your main phase, if you control Jinzo, you can look at 1 face-down card in your opponent's spell and trap card zones. If it's a trap, draw 1 card. Another Esperoba skill, Psychic Duelist. Activate one of the following skills during your main phase by paying half your life points. Target 1 set card in your opponent's spell and trap card zone and declare 1 type, monster, spell, or trap. Then reveal the face-down card. If it is the declared card type, it cannot be activated this turn. Randomly select 1 card in your opponent's hand and declare 1 type, monster, spell, or trap. Then reveal that card. If it is the declared type, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Each of these skills can only be used once per duel. Guardians of the Tomb. Odeon skill. During your opponent's main phase, when a monster is special summoned from the spell and trap card zone to your field, while you have no cards in your hand, you can draw 1 card, and if you do, you can set 1 spell trap card from your hand. This skill can only be used once per duel. Once per turn. Ooh, okay, so multiple times per duel. That'll be a handy one. Union Combination. Kyber skill. Activate this skill during your main phase. Once per turn, you can fusion summon 1 light machine fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your graveyard or field as fusion material. For the rest of this turn, your opponent takes no damage. So that's a good one for Kyber's XYZ cards. I can't wait to find those. That'll be a nice little deck to play with. Spell of Mask, Umbra and Loomis skill. Activate the following skills. If a ritual summon, the Mass Beast, you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon Mass Beast Desgardius from your hand, deck, or graveyard, ignoring summoning conditions. Ouch. You contribute Mass Beast Desgardius, then add 1 the Mass Beast and Curse of the Mass Beast from your deck and or graveyard to your hand. Each of these skills can only be used once per duel. That's a nasty combination. Magician's Act, Arcana skill. Activate one of the following skills at the start of the duel. add 1 Dark Magician from your deck to your hand, then shuffle 1 card from your hand into the deck. Or shuffle 1 Dark Magician from your hand into the deck, then draw 1 card. During your main phase, you contribute 1 monster whose original name is Dark Magician to draw 2 cards. Each of these skills can only be used once per duel. Quite a few of these left to go through, and I'm running on to over 15 minutes. So I will get to... I'll do 2 more skill cards and then we'll call it quits for this video. Endless Traps. If you have exactly 3 traps in your graveyard, randomly add 1 trap from your graveyard to your hand. Randomly shuffle 1 trap from your graveyard into your deck. Then randomly banish 1 trap from your graveyard. This skill can only be used once per turn, per duel. No More Mrs. Nice a My skill. Once per turn, when your monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, destroy 1 spell trap card on the field. Right. Okay guys, that's part 1 done for. I will record part 2 and get it uploaded tomorrow. So, until tomorrow, this is Mad Merlin signing off.